According to the most recent updates that have been making the rounds on social media, it was a Christmas family reunion for the Little People Big World franchise. The photographs speak for themselves. They show that members of the Roloff family from many branches went to the residence of Amy Roloff and Chris Marek in order to convey them good news and warm wishes. It took some time for formal news to come down the line that the long-running program was canceled, despite the fact that fans of Little People Big World guessed it as soon as Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff revealed that they were leaving the show at the conclusion of season 25. Matt Roloff was the only member of the Roloff family that expressed a desire to continue filming further seasons of Little People Big World, according to a recent insider reporting. When it comes to the rest of the family, they are relieved that everything has finally come to an end, and that they no longer have to organize their life according to a timetable that is determined by TLC. In accordance with the most recent Little People Big World updates that have been making the rounds, a number of different branches of the Roloff family participated in a Roloff family reunion that took place at the residence of Amy Roloff and Chris Marek during the Christmas holiday. Many of the cousins were able to spend time together and get back in touch with one another. Amy Roloff even posted a picture of herself with all of the Roloff wives, including Tori Roloff, Isabel Roloff, and Audrey Roloff. As a result, it is evident that they have been able to put their disagreements within the family to the side in order to get back together for the Christmas holiday. And a great number of Little People Big World viewers are thrilled to see this. One of the most noteworthy aspects of the recent Roloff family reunion that took place for the holidays was the fact that it took place at the residence of Amy Roloff and Chris Marek. The pictures that were going around did not include either Matt Roloff or Karen Chandler in any of them. In light of this, it would appear that the feud between Zach Roloff and Matt Roloff is still going strong. On the other hand, the fact that all of the Roloff spouses and relatives are getting together to celebrate this unique occasion is still a positive omen for the future. In spite of the fact that not all of the fences have been repaired as of yet, it appears that some of them are starting to show signs of improvement, and at the end of the day, that is all that anyone can ask for. The fact that many branches of the Roloff family have set their differences aside for the sake of the children, and for the sake of allowing Amy to spend time with her grandkids on this particular holiday, is something that a lot of people who are fans of Little People Big World are happy about watching. Late yesterday evening, Little People Big World star Amy Roloff broke the news to her followers and admirers that she had some unfortunate news to share. The TLC celebrity has suffered a sudden and devastating loss, which is a great, tragic loss. When Little People Big World supporters saw these words, they immediately began to feel a sense of terror. After all, it wasn't that long ago that fans learned that Amy's father was in such a critical condition that it was possible he might not be able to attend her wedding. Who is no longer alive? Can you tell me about Amy Roloff's father? The questions started to fly about. Amy Roloff's life has been going very well since she just tied the knot with Chris Marek. Both of them are pretty happy. The Little People Big World actress was forced to say goodbye to someone she loved very deeply, which brought an abrupt end to her joyful newly married life. Unfortunately, she was unable to continue to enjoy her newly married life. Amy Roloff's father did not pass away, which is a fortunate turn of events. The TLC personality, on the other hand, did not experience any significant loss as a result of this loss. Amy Roloff posted a photo on Instagram at about 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. She made the observation that this would most likely be one of the most challenging things she had to disclose on her profile in a considerable amount of time. The message was accompanied by a picture of her adorable puppy that was connected to it. In addition, the post included a second photograph that showed Amy Roloff with a broad grin on her face and her dog in the background of the picture. Her dog appeared to be contentedly reposing on the grass in both of the photographs. And further statement made by Amy Roloff was that she was not even sure how to start posting anything like this. Nevertheless, she was inconsolable. On the Thursday before our wedding in January, she disclosed that my little fella Felix had gone down with an unexpected illness and had departed tragically. My wedding was only 2 days away, so I didn't have time to grieve with my family. My heart was broken, and I couldn't believe that he had passed away. Even after a month and a half, I am still full of sadness. He is sorely missed by me. Always and forever, Felix, you will be the finest dog and the best fuzzy companion. You have been adored, and it will continue to be. Amy reportedly had a heartbreaking loss just a few days before her wedding, as stated in her message. On the other hand, she was so preoccupied with getting married to the man who would become the love of her life that she wasn't able to grieve the loss of Felix. It has been a little more than a month since her wedding, and she is now coping with certain feelings that she had to suppress throughout the ceremony. At the time of his passing, Felix was just 6 years old, as stated in her post. The television show Little People, Big World on TLC is getting ready to say goodbye to its millions of viewers after a spectacular run of 25 magnificent seasons. The Roloff family may only be 4 feet tall, but their dreams are lofty enough to captivate the entire globe. The reality series, which began airing in 2006, captures the fascinating existence of the Roloff family. There are 4 members of the family: Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob. The parents, Matt and Amy, are also a part of this family of 6. The fact that Zach suffers from dwarfism in contrast to Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, who are all of ordinary height, highlights the difficulties that might arise when members of a family can coexist while having differing physical statures. Throughout the course of the 25 seasons, the Roloff family has frequently been the subject of scrutiny for a variety of off-screen problems, with Jacob's explosive allegations of grooming being at the top of the charts. It was reported by Jacob on Instagram in December 2020 that he had been sexually assaulted by Chris Cardamone, who had previously worked as a producer for the show Little People, Big World between the years 2007 and 2010. The revelation was delayed, but Jacob said that he found the fortitude to come up. He described the occurrence as the consequence of a lengthy grooming process, as reported by People. Jacob shared that the disclosure was delayed. On the other hand, the Roloffs have also been the subject of significant media attention due to their behavior on TV, which has often brought the family into the spotlight. The eating habits of the Roloff family are one example of such a behavior. These habits have caused a lot of people to raise their eyebrows, and fans have made it clear that they are not impressed with the nasty pranks that they go through. Zach was the first person to be subjected to criticism on the internet, with True Mama pointing up problems with his eating habits on Reddit. An inquiry was made in the post: does the home ever get cleaned? I can understand how having children and being busy might result in a home that is occupied by a family member, but come on. If any of them were my living situations, I would feel a great deal of embarrassment. In addition, they have a lovely house. I am now in the 5th season, almost the 6th, lol. Additionally, I just have to state that I am sick of seeing Zach chew his food with his mouth wide open, or Amy having full-on conversations while she is slurping cereal. I am very sick of it. It is all that, for the time being. Followers shared their opinions on the disgusting eating habits of the family, with one fan even condemning Zach and Amy for the lack of hygiene in the home. The post garnered a significant amount of attention, and followers shared their thoughts on the family's eating habits. Furthermore, Amy, the matriarch of the family, has been subjected to a harsh spotlight on several occasions due to her eating habits, specifically her tendency to chat while chewing and slurping food. Fans were eager to vent their anger in the same topic on Reddit, citing instances such as Amy sipping cereal while conducting talks as examples of their frustration. To add insult to injury, people thought that Amy and Matt were overly gentle with their boys, Zach and Jeremy, as they were growing up. The supporters voiced their belief that the boys might have been taught greater manners and respect if their parents had employed a more stringent parenting style. In particular, they believed that this would have helped them improve their table manners. Having said that, for almost 20 years, The show Little People, Big World has provided its viewers with peeks into the personal lives of the characters. Even if the most devoted viewers were looking forward to the upcoming season, the news that the program has been canceled serves as a depressing reminder that every good thing must come to an end. It was claimed that the reality program has been canceled, and there are no plans for any future filming, according to the U.S. Sun. This is due to the fact that the previous season focused on the complex relationships inside the family. Despite the substantial payouts, Matt's fiancée, Karen Chandler, wanted the program to come to a stop. This was despite the fact that Matt was allegedly still passionate about continuing the project. An era of TLC's magnificent years has finally come to an end, and many people are expressing their hope that the Roloff family will be successful in their future undertakings.